Hi everyone, I am Sandy from Ozark Mountain Reseller, and I had to change my name just because there was some conflicts in my other business and my reselling business, so I went ahead and changed it at least for the next year or so. Um, I have not had a YouTube video out since May. A lot of things happening in that time between May and now. I'll just go over a little bit of things with you. I don't want to bore you, but I want you to know where I've been and that I'm back, doing very well, better than ever, I guess you might say. In June, I had my other knee replaced, and that took about, I was off work about 8 weeks and everything. And in that time, I've talked in my other videos about my dogs, and Miracle was my baby and everything. Well, we found out that she had cancer, and a day and just 30 minutes after I got home, about 36 hours after I got home from the hospital from having my knee replaced, she passed away. um, I had held her all day on Sunday because I knew something was going on. She was very clingy to me, so I was recuperating, so I just held her. And she did pass on that Monday at 12:30 a.m. Um, miss her very much. It's just been really a hard thing to try to get over, losing um, a pet, but it was more than a pet to me. She was my child, basically. She went places with me. Um, she had been through a lot of everything that I had been through in the last 11 years. So I still miss her so much, um, but at least she's not in pain. And so then I was off work, like I said, 8 weeks with my knee replacement. I went back to work on August 1st and worked for 4 days. My husband had gotten sick in between me getting ready to go back to work and going back to work. And finally, on the Tuesday after, or the Wednesday after I went back to work, he had not gotten better. So I said, "You're going to get tested." And it was positive. He was in COVID, or he had COVID, the Delta variants, and he was admitted to the hospital for 5 days because of he had pneumonia. His oxygen saturations were down in the 70s and things like that. Um, the fourth day I was back is when actually I took him to the hospital after I got off work. I mean, I had a headache, and I just wanted to rest because I knew that I was going to be tired coming back, this whole week, not working for 8 weeks. So during the night, I found out why I had a headache. My temp spiked to 102.8, and I was positive for the Delta variant. So I had to be off work for 2 more weeks, and that was without pay. His was without pay, so it was pretty hard. I did not do, even though I could have felt like it, I did not work on any of my eBay things. I stayed completely away from my listings just because you don't know about this. We don't know a lot of information about this right now. They say it doesn't live for very long on surfaces. I just didn't feel like I wanted to chance that, so I pretty much put my store on vacation mode and decided I was not going to ship out anything until I was completely well and cleared by a doctor. And that's how I did it. And it may not be, maybe I took extra precautions, but at least I can say, hey, I took the precautions. So anyway, Greg lost his parents this year. One was in February, and then right when we were having COVID and everything, his father passed away. Just a broken heart. He couldn't live without his mom. They had been together for like 70 years. So he passed away in that area in September, when we were fighting the COVID and things like that. So it's been quite a year for us. However, I am back. I am ready to go, and I have been thrifting, and I am in Kat's group, and she has helped me so much. Thank you, Kat. I don't know if you'll ever watch this, but Kat the Nurse Flipper, if you have not seen her, you need to go over and see her. Join her membership, because if you are serious about reselling, she's the one you need. So I, she also has a death pile. Her and several others on Facebook. They have a death pile that promising not to buy anything until their death pile. Working through that and everything. Well, I have now a death pile that I don't want to say death pile because it's not dead. I have gotten stuff because here in Joplin, we do not have the we won't have the garage sales. The garage sales are basically over. I don't know even if we'll have any estate sales, maybe, but there's few and far between for that. Our thrift stores, we have a Goodwill and a Salvation Army. We don't have any like little mom and pop thrift stores. We have what is called Red Racks, which is for the disabled veterans. Those two are really expensive in their prices, and it is very difficult to find anything unless they're having a sale, or my husband is with me and we use his military discount. That's the only ways that I can go there. Goodwill and Salvation Army are they're okay for you want to get something, you want to go thrifting, or you want to see what's out there. You haven't been in a while. But I live in an area that is not wealthy, and so I don't find the brands that other people find out there in the wild. So I've done auctions. I just went today to Arkansas, picked up an auction, and that's what we're actually going to look at, as well as I've got some things here on my table. I will show you. I'm not doing this all in one video, but I will show you this mound of clothes right here is what I went to get today, as well as my other things that I got. That is from an auction that I won yesterday. So let's get into this. I don't want to take up all that much time just talking, but I'm so glad to be back. I'm so happy to be back. So anyway, I'm going to start here because this is sitting right here. This is just a glass piece. It has, I think that you could probably put like potpourri maybe in the bathroom in it. It's really pretty. It's like the cracked glass, and the potpourri would be able to come through. You could even put like bath salts or sachets and things like that where it comes through. I don't know, can you see there? See the holes on the lid? So I have this, and I don't know. It was from a garage sale during the summer, so I probably paid less than $1 for it. Pretty particular on my prices. I don't want to. I try not to pay a lot just because, it goes into your profit when you do that, and I'm just trying to do so well. Possibly we're looking at next year, at the end of the year, of possibly moving to Florida, so to Panama City. So that is a huge step that we want to take, and this is now we're down to seriousness. My husband is learning to take pictures, and he's going to edit them and everything, put them onto eBay, and then I'll go in and into the draft and tweak them and make them live. So he's getting excited about this. The next thing I found, and I don't know, I just went by the title of it. It's Wicked and Wicked 2. And apparently they are like a sorcery or some kind of magic. I'm not sure for sure. It's a teen book. But this is the first 2 novels of it. And then this here is the 3rd and 4th novel of it. And it looks pretty good. So I went went ahead and got it because this is Legacy and Spellbound. So, you know, I know that kids like that, even younger adults like it. So I did pick those up. I also got these Abalone Shells. This is a smaller one. And then I got a bigger one here. And I have not even comped on how much these are, but I do know that people sell them. I don't even know what all this is. Oh, I got this for me. It's an anchor, which I have beach themed. Okay, I did find this Talavera at a garage sale, and they wanted, they were asking $4 for each, but it was at the end of the day, and she just said, give me $2. So it is signed in there, right there. So, on both of them, there you can see it. And just really, really pretty. And they are done in Mexico. And so they were done by Cat in Mexico. And it looks like maybe, I don't know if that's a date. It has like a 3 in it. I don't know. Anyway, I do have those. I'll be listing those pretty quick in my store. And I did find this little pink, kind of like a depression glass. It has the hearts on it. Candy dish, covered dish, little trinket dish, whatever you really want it to be. Just really a pretty, it's kind of a rose color, not baby pink. All right, I have so much stuff on my table that I am processing. It's not even funny. I found some little kids' shoes at a garage sale, and I kind of had them smashed in there. I forgot I had them, so I'm going to have to put some paper in it. But these are Sperry's, and I only paid $1 each for them. This one does have this gone, but, you know, they're kids. They like to just play in them or something. Figured I'd get a little bit out of it. So, and then I got these little boots. I thought these were so cute. And these are Uggs. There. And then I got, wait a minute. I have missing, oh, there it is. Okay, these here are the Uggs. There's 2 pairs of them. I got them for $1 each. And then this is another. This is one that does not have any problems on those Sperry's. They're just like the other ones, except the other one had. So, but they are really nice. And kids outgrow their shoes so fast that, you know, you might as well just go ahead and try to just do the garage sale stuff, because I just or get it on eBay. Okay, so here are some of the things that I did get, and I have not seen these yet in person. So we'll just go through here, and I'll watch the time, and I won't let it go very long. This here, it looks like a mother of pearl inlay. You can see that good. It's really cute. It's a butterfly. And then they have this little angel. It looks like somebody had made it. Maybe that. I probably won't do that because, I mean, what can you do? This here was one I was looking at. It looks like it is carved from the wood. It's a rose carved out of the wood. Really pretty. Very nice. Then here is, I'm losing them, another little brooch. Has like some flowers with a real pretty mother of pearl, or no, a pearl, just a regular pearl. This one here was the one that really caught my attention. It's like some leaves, it's silver tone leaves. And I don't think any of these were marked that I can remember, but I did get some things that were marked. But that's that one. This one is another one that really I fell in love with it when I seen the picture of it. It's just has a lot of the almost the AB rhinestones in it, and then the bigger rhinestones have the colors, the iridescence as well. And I liked this one here. This was all in the same lot, and I think I got the lot for like $30. That has like pearls with that are making some flowers. And this one here was also a really nice one. If I can hold on to it. There you go. I thought that was really nice. And all these, I'm going to be listing them starting today. I'm going to start listing. This one here, this is an older one. This is definitely vintage because I remember my mom had something very similar to this when I was back in the 70s. So I wasn't that old. I mean, I was probably in my early teen, like 12, 13, maybe 11. And she also had a red, white, and blue dress and jacket that went with this. So I remember this very well. When I seen it, it's like, oh, that's definitely a vintage piece. Then I have this one here, has the AB stones in it as well. Aurora Borealis stones. So that one is nice. I do have a Christmas tree. It's a white one with some green showing through. As well as this here circle one. I have a feeling this is a vintage one too, just because this one and the other one that's a circle, these back in the 60s and 70s were very, very popular. A lot of times the women, because my mom sewed for people, and they came and they'd have these really pretty scarves on, and they'd have this pinned, and you could see the scarf through the pin right there, the hole. So that is that lot of. I'm going to put these back in it so because I want to make sure I'm keeping my lots just for when I list and sell. I want to make sure I'm getting them in there because what I want to do is look back and see what I've done. Okay, look at this. This bag is so cute. Look at this. It's a, let's see. It is a Laura Birch. And I seen this and it's like, I like that. It has like it's like a tote, like a beach tote or something, and then you can open it. It has the birds outlined here. So I just love this, and I got it for next to nothing nobody was bidding on it, so I did. Let's see. Okay, this is the one I got. I don't need to put that back in the sack. This is a Monet bracelet. Comes in the box that says Monet, and it's like it's a gold tone, and it is it does have the snap. It's a little bracelet, very pretty, and like I said, it does come in its own box, and so I will keep that together. Now, this is another lot of things that I was able to get. Okay, these were really pretty too. This is earrings and a matching necklace, and hope you can see that very well. It's flowers. It's like a gunmetal black, really pretty. And you can always go my YouTube and my eBay channels and my Instagram channels are all under Ozark Mountain Reseller. I did get some Native American jewelry, beads. This is the Thunderbird. Southwestern, whatever you want to, has the beads in it. This one here is another one. That's a Native American. And here also has the Thunderbird in it, as well as it has some Native American figures in it. And it's just so really, this is really pretty. I do like the Southwestern, not so much the Southwestern, but the Native American jewelry, just because if you look at these are hundreds of little seed beads, and they have to, it's almost like, to them, I would say that this is like when we embroidery, you count the embroidery, you have to count the threads and everything. This has to be very much like it, because if you get off on the picture, it's not going to make the picture just come out perfect. If you see, each one of these are just like right in a line. If you get off of them, then it's going to throw your whole picture off. So I would say that that's almost the equivalent to us doing cross stitching. This was really pretty too. It looks like maybe dyed howlite, dyed it red with a silver tone. I did not, something fell off to the floor. Oh, it's an earring. I'll get that. It's the earrings to match. It has the earrings to match here. The other one is on the floor. It was not signed, but I was mainly going after the Native American jewelry. And then this is also, and I don't think this is, I think it's just a ring, and it has, can you see that now? Red on it and the turquoise on it. I'm not sure. I haven't even, of course I haven't looked at it to see if it could be real, if it could be chips. I don't think that the ring part, the metal part, I don't think it's 925, but I'll look in there and see when I start processing them. Okay, so our next one, and I'm at 23 minutes, so I'm not going to hold y'all. Like I said, I'll make several videos because I'm back, and that way I can have more videos out. If I can pause here, I'd really like it if you all, whoever's watching, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, I know it's a very little channel right now, and it hasn't grown that much because of the things going on during the year. But if you don't mind subscribing and give me a like, leave me a comment, I'd appreciate it. That way my channel can start growing again. So anyway, okay, bolos are bolos. Bolo ties are bolos. This is a really pretty, it's a stone, because it's cold, and it's a dark, it has some grays in it and everything. See if I can get the windows there out of the, and then I also have some really pretty stone pendants. Here's one. Here's the back of it, and it has some green in it. Here's the front. It has the wire kind of fancy work on it. And I'm going to drop these back in here so I don't drop them on the floor and forget about them. Then here is a heart. Not wild about this. It's definitely vintage. But what I'd like to do is just take this off, the heart off, and put it on another chain, just because looks really dirty. But it's a heart, and it has blues and greens in it. I thought that was really pretty. Then there is a ring. This one is broken, and I think somewhere on here they said it had 925 on it, but it's definitely vintage. Here's what it looks like. Has some rhinestones. It has the stone in the middle. It's kind of a black stone, but it picks up because when I held it up just now, it looked reddish, and then it has the rhinestones around the edges of it. And then we have some fool's gold, and this was it just in the lot, and I don't know. This one looks like maybe some fool's gold. This one here, I was wondering if it may be like quartz, because it's if you can, I don't know if you can see this, but you can see through it. It's kind of a opaque, but it has this brown going through and the greens on the other side. Let's see. And we have one more. I think I don't know. This bag's pretty full. Maybe we can get through this and I can just go ahead and stop this has quite a few things in it. This here is done by a resin. It's a vintage. It looks like a chrysanthemum. Is that what that is? And it is, it's resin. But really pretty though, and it's not broken at all, and it is not fragile, so. Then I have another brooch. This is a sailboat with a man looking out towards the sea. And then this one here, there's two of these, and I'm not sure where they are from. I'll have to see if Google Lens would know, but got those. Okay, this one I really did love. It is definitely vintage, and it has figures in here. If you look, when you first look at it, it looks like just like paint that they've just kind of let go. But then if you look closer, then you'll see the figures. There's a lady sitting down over here. It's she has one of the big gowns on, and then there's a man standing up, and then it looks like maybe a little girl in front of them. There you go. You can see it a little bit better. So I thought that was really pretty. This one I don't think is vintage. Just because of the way it is. Just a gold tone. This one here, I have a feeling is the vintage, even though it does not have a C clasp. It does have what kind is it? Maybe it does have a C clasp. It does. So this is definitely vintage with the C clasp. It is not marked, however, but it's like a little wreath. Then I do have, this is another vintage-ish. It does not have just the C clasp though, but it's hearts with red rhinestones around it. And I have a angel with blue rhinestones on her dress and white clear rhinestones on her wings there, and her little face has a little white rhinestone as well. And this one here, it's not vintage, but it's probably the 80s or so. It's just a big with the big rhinestones, kind of blingy. And this one here is really pretty. It's the gold tone. It has a little rhinestone hanging down. This here up here is a flower. So anyway, I am going to stop this. It's been 30 minutes. I haven't I'll just make more videos as I go through this stuff, and I will talk to y'all on the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe, please. I appreciate it, and I will see you again. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.